Okay, on the left hand side, Rough Justice with a ton of Orochi. It feels like they are just fully going for Orochi as anti-cav. And okay, Stalwarts are available to play. Of course, they will be in there as well. On the other side, Kermit. They have so many of the new sealets. At least out. I thought they would have more. They have 3 in their first unit composition and then 1 after that. They kind of like the new unit. They have also some Stalwarts, of course, some Modaos as anti-cav. One thing that I can already tell here is the defense has so many more Stalwarts and shields than the attack. Rough Justice not committing too much on those shields. They have more units like Orochi and Imperial Pikes, some green units, Cocos, Flames. They want to work around those tanky shields. They want to get probably behind the Stalwarts, try to throw them over, try to just get rid of them without having to just tank everything and just try to get them from the front. And I kind of like that, because usually teams will just put also 15 times Stalwarts on their side, and then everybody is just sitting there and waiting. Trap, oh wow, that's a mistrap here. Not hitting anything. Cannons from the defense already being used by the 2 longbows here in the front. Shooting the units, not the siege towers, but the units. 1 unit of Orochi quite far in the front here. Cannon of the defense finished off here, and 1 more cannon to go. It is being shot at the moment, but still there. And there we go, last cannon in the front being dealt with. Cannon on the left hand side already down as well. And like that, towers should manage to get to the walls quite easily. Also, flame arrow thrower on the left hand side here on your screen in the middle now is down already. So that siege tower will land as well. And that should be every single siege tower landing at the city walls. No danger at all here for Rough Justice. Flame arrow throwers supporting the gate here to be opened. Only some heroes at the gate, but it is being opened here. And we can see Rough Justice already trying to get some control here inside of this courtyard, taking the supply. Longbow going there, not going for the supply, deciding otherwise. Shield and spear, aggressive. Halberd elite, falling back, and with that longbow and his halberds are safe. Most of the defense have set up behind the building. Only 1 unit of Stalwarts on the left, 1 unit of Stalwarts on the right. They are prepared to at least tank a bit and then have the rest of the team resupply them and reinforce them, help them with defending so they don't have to tank everything themselves. Which I kind of like. Kermit really ready here to defend against almost anything. Rough Justice on their way into the courtyard, and let's see, they are not willing to go into the second gate. They will go up the stairs, they will reunite with the rest units and then push the right side, it seems like. Trap already being called. Might go for the rotation. No one rotating yet. Oh, one Modao does. And pays the price for it. 13 Modaos dead. Make it 15 just from that trap. Massive value on the bottom. Halberd Elite gets taken out. And like that, Rough Justice already in a good unit lead here, already on a unit lead from the beginning with 1.7k to 1.4k. That's massive. And Kermit have to watch out where they are defending this, because they can easily lose so many units here. Rough Justice now making a move. Junkroot with the Helots. I have no idea why he brings them here, but the rest of the units make total sense. Flames from the defense in position, but the ability is used a bit too early. Still in position though. Sir Crank and Lord Monkey on the flank from the bottom, but it feels like that's okay. Stalwarts will tank it. Sealets coming for the flank. Flames still there to prevent anyone from entering here. And I mean, those flames, they are devastating. Kermit protecting their flames to perfection. Still there. When it feels like ammo will be the biggest problem here. Longsword though charges the flames. Also Lord Monkey here in the flames. But Rough Justice, they can't break through this. They are stuck in all the stalwarts and the flames. Flames now falling back. Ammo, like I said, is the problem. But Rough Justice, they are getting picked apart here. Coco's not able to get anything going. That's the reason why the healers were in there, because of the Cocos. But oh my goodness, Rough Justice now on the second set of units. Reinforcements are good. Units of the defense will fall shortly. And it feels like Kermit is giving it up. Kermit is falling back, going away. And let's see. Kermit though still delaying the time. And they are sending back the heroes and units. Oh my god. Look at that. Even more units being sent there. Shield Maidens. Oh, they have been hit by the trap. Painful there. Probably Half-Life or lower. But there is more. Probably flames in there once again shortly. No. The flames are just so far in the back. Rough Justice, they have to rotate. Here we go, trap being called on the rotation. Flames might get trapped. Oh, that's painful. 3 flames just got trapped there. That's unfortunate for Kermit. Their flames were so key. And now one more rotation they have to make. Probably another trap being called here. Maybe the trap didn't get all of the 3. Maybe also the longbow here on the right side. But no matter how those flames died, it's only 3 left, which is not too great. One more trap in the rotation. Oh, and once again, Rough Justice with the massive traps. Amazing to see. Here we go. Kermit, once again, they try to hold on to this 1 point. Unit count, it is kind of even, but a slight lead for Kermit. They will send some units to the bottom once again to hold off that flank from Rough Justice. That should be fine. Trap, not too great placed. And this time around, the flank will break through. Flames, though, once again in a good position here. Holding on strong. Incendiary archers, I don't know who has them. Probably the attack in the back here shooting up. But look at that defense. Rough Justice, they just can't break through. They are struggling so much. They can't get the flames. Nobody's jumping for the flames. They try to, but they don't break through. Flames now finally wiped. But is it enough? Probably not, because they're still pushing into this sandwich. They still try to get something going with the Cocos, with the healers, but it's just, it feels like it's not enough. Rough Justice being wiped here once again. Kermit with the Sealets, pushing out, getting a ton of value, and that's even unit count. And look at that unit composition here. Rough Justice dropping the unit lead. Kermit now with 80 more tier 5 and 30 more tier 4. Almost 40 here. Only tier 2 is in the favor of Rough Justice. Can Kermit hold on to that point for a bit longer? They have to. It feels like they have to hold on. And Rough Justice is already sending it in once again. Kermit, with that many stalwarts, they have to hold on to it. Flame arrow thrower still there. I use cavalry, didn't really see that one. Okay, just to take care of the flank on the bottom. And a trap taking care of some of the stalwarts there. Flame arrow thrower still there. I mean, it won't really do any damage against the shields, but it's still a threat, and you can't really expose your, for example, pikes, as you can see there, because they can be dealt with quite quickly. A trap being used to take care of it, and now the flank comes in. Rattan pikes for the Rattan round shields here in the back, and that fight, that might be the one where Rough Justice can break through. Flames are not in a great position, and Rough Justice flames are good. Here we go, Cocos throwing in Kermit. They are in big trouble here. Frontline slowly dying away. Flames, they have been wiped. Flames of Rough Justice still there. Cocos still there. That is just a wipe from Rough Justice. They have managed to break through 3 minutes 40. No chance to body block the point. Kermit, they have to fall back, and that's exactly what they do. Unit trade. Oh, it's kinda even with tier 5 and tier 4. But in the end, tier 2 units are so strong currently. And I can't see Kermit hold on to this fight because of the tier 2 units being such a nuisance and being... they still kill a ton of units. Kermit defending it next to the endpoint, as we usually see it. They have a good unit setup here. They have some arbalests next to this safe zone, and they have some Yanyudaos there. So still Kermit with a good hold here next to the endpoint. Also 1 unit of flames. Does Rough Justice still have Cocos? Yes. They have a full unit, no, 7 Cocos left, and 1 unit of flames. So Kermit, they have 1 unit of flames, but they are facing up against another unit of flames from Rough Justice and a unit of Cocos, which will be incredibly devastating if not being dealt with. Heroes from Kermit really stacked up together. I like how they play this. Yanyudaos in the middle, taking care of no mercies. Sergeants with spear, great to see there. 1 unit being dealt with. Kermit, they are doing a good job here. And those Yanyudaos, they will be just absolutely devastating if not being dealt with, and they are being dealt with. Blackie with the cavalry, with the lances in, and here we go. Push is coming in from Rough Justice, probably the last one they will be doing here. Flames from Kermit are being dealt with. Monastics are being stopped by the Yanyudaos. Endpoint is being captured, and there's only 1 more unit of Modaos stopping Rough Justice from getting their full forces onto the point. Flanked now is coming in from Kermit, but it will be stopped. There are Mudaus, there are Imperial Pikes, and Stalwarts. No chance to break through, and that will be probably GG's here. Rough Justice with the upper hand. Then attacks Mudaus falling back because the hero died. One more unit of green pikes in there, trying to disrupt Rough Justice units. And Rough Justice is not fully sending it. They are still taking their time. Supply point of Rough Justice is being blocked. 3 minutes. 3 more minutes to go. Hero now being dealt with. 2 minutes 40. Last push of Rough Justice going to the setup of Kermit. 2 minutes 15. That's all they have to hold on. Kermit, it's almost there. Almost. Here we go. Rough Justice going in 2 minutes. And we... flames. There are still some flames for Rough Justice. Still some flames. Kermit, they are being overwhelmed. 1 minute 40. That feels like that's it. It feels like that's GG's. They can't hold on to it. Rattan Pikes dealing with the horses of the heroes. Stellaris, last hero on the point. Brunhilde as well. Salty Planter next to the point. Point almost half through it. And here we go. Point about to be wiped. Heroes. Oh, Brunhilde dead. Glaive and Longsword being dealt with as well. Half. Sullying next to the point. 2 more heroes to come, but they won't be able to hold on to it. There's just no way. And like that, that's it. GG's, well played to both teams. Here we go. Rough Justice with the victory. MVP Chunk Root, 3 hero kills, 126 unit kills, and most heroes killed from their team. Arca here in the bottom. On the other side, Brunhilde with the MVP, MVD and MVO, 3 hero kills, 111 unit kills, and the most heroes killed. Salty Planter here for Kermit. Post-battle analysis. We see here first fight and second fight good for Rough Justice. Then the third one good for Kermit, and the fourth one as well. But in the end it wasn't enough. And like that, sadly, Kermit is being wiped here. Left hand side, Kermit with a ton of shields once again. Then Sealits also. I like that those units don't seem to be too overpowered, but seem to be usable here. 3 times for Kermit. None of them on the side of Rough Justice. Rough Justice this time around bringing definitely more stalwarts to the board here, but once again with some Imperial Pikes. But I don't see barely as many Orochi as before. I see 3 of them, and before it was like 9. So Rough Justice swapping out a ton of Orochi. They have some Yanidaos and I think human with them, Then, of course, Cocos 3 times and some probably Rattan Vipers. Incendiary Archers. It's Incendiary Archers and some Varang on the bottom. 2 times Flames for the right side, 3 times Flames for Kermit. So here we go. Let's see how this one is going. Rough Justice. They only need to hold on to 1 point and then they got the 2-0. Let's see. And by the way, I still don't have any information to the year body match. I'm curious when we will get that one. I hope today. Maybe not. Maybe you have to check out cbrrivals.com. It should be the website of CB Rivals where the outcomes are located. Defense, using their cannons to shoot onto units, so no real attempt to get the towers down, only shooting at the units. Last cannon about to fall here. So many heroes on the bottom. 2 short bows, 2 muskets. Oh my goodness, that's not going to stay there. There we go. Cannon being dealt with as well, and like that we only have 2 more flame arrow throws, maybe 3. There we go, that are able to shoot at the towers, but those towers, they are too healthy to really go down. Muskets of the defense working on that territory. Not able to push the tower anymore because it's only 7 of them left. So the tower will be delayed. The middle one though will reach the walls probably sooner than later. Here we go once again. Skyrockets Watcher. Middle tower is on the walls, and that's immediate pressure with the heroes jumping onto the defenders' heroes. Ghost already taken care of, and that's just a quick opening from Kermit here. Flame arrow throwers. Watcher launches, shooting onto the approaching units. That shouldn't be too much of a problem. It shouldn't. They usually don't deal much damage against shields. Trap being predictively called here, so the left hand side will be the target for Kermit. Trap just so early. I didn't really like that timing for the trap. Sulyang being taken care of. I don't know what he did over there. Why the hell would you just jump in there? Flame arrow thrower. Once again. They are just trying to be annoying. Nothing more. Trap onto it, and there we go. That's the value they wanted. That's just absolutely the value they wanted. They didn't want to kill a unit, they wanted the trap on it. So 1 trap less for Kermit, still 12 left, so they are good. But when and where does the push come from? Because Rough Justice, they want to hold it on that A point. Which unit is this? It's Incendiary Archers? Is it? Yes, it's Incendiary Archers. There we go. Shooting. Oh no! It's not. It's the green unit. Oh, that's interesting. I think it should be the green archers. There we go. Iron cap archers. They can shoot exploding arrows. You can see it here. It's just crazy. It's a green archer unit. And it's quite fun to play, to be honest. Rough Justice avoiding the trap. It felt like they wanted to fall back down, but maybe not. Some more explosive arrows. And those explosive arrows over time, they just deal massive damage. You can see Rough Justice now fall back to the stairs. They are completely falling back. So Kermit now 9 minutes 15 left, and now they are given the A point. Okay, Rough Justice. That is very nice. No unit lost, nothing lost. Getting the dual blade of Kermit here on the bottom with his green pikes. And I mean, Sullian, he's on 2 deaths now, so that respawn now will be okay. It will be probably around 40 seconds, but the next respawn he will have will be almost 1 full minute. So that will be a painful death if he dies once again. Rough Justice now once again being bombarded by all the range, but this time around they have a supply close by, can just step on that, heal up, and are perfectly fine again after that. Iron cap archers from the top once again, shooting down, but they deal quite some damage, especially for green archers, but they don't kill the units. They deal damage, but that's it. I feel like Kermit is afraid to make a move. Kermit now with a massive rotation. Where's that one going? Nowhere significant. It's just down and up again. So, Kermit is taking so much time to do this. That's risky. Really, really risky. And now Kermit makes a move to the left hand side. Down the stairs they go, and they will probably keep, yeah, they keep going here to that side because that's the one you usually want to push from. Incendiary archers from the defense, Rough Justice shooting in, dealing some damage. Oh, the flames have to be careful. Flames dying. Oh my goodness, that's so painful. Incendiary archers, chunk root, getting the value he hoped for. Defense, Rough Justice preparing to fight against that push. And there we go, push is going in. Stalwarts to the front, flames from both sides. Flames of Kermit being wiped. Kokos, good job from them. Yan Yudao's going in from the main gate. The Sealets coming in also from there, trying to get the flames, and it feels like on one side Kermit's breaking through, but the backside is coming in from Rough Justice. And that backside is massive. Sealets still in the units of Rough Justice, But that is a lost fight here. Kermit being wiped out of the city once again. 8 minutes left. And they still have plenty of units. But are the units good enough? They are down 145 tier 5 units. They have 60 less tier 4 units, less tier 3 units, less tier 2 units. They just have everything less. Rough Justice with a good fight. Endpoint is probably only one hero here. There we go. That's a dual blade at the endpoint. Glaive with some cavalry over there. Probably Zykalian here fighting for some more percent. But on the main gate, that's where the main action will come from. Kermit going straight in through the gate. Trap being called here to a good position. Aiming at the rotation. Trap is really good. Oh my goodness. JJ's stalwarts, they are in the middle of it. Bad trap RNG for Kermit. Very unfortunate there. But the trap positioning was great. Kermit now making a move here. Once again, same side, same position. Once again, flames in their unit composition. Trap this time around being seen. No danger for Rough Justice. No damage, nothing. And Kermit is making a move to the endpoint. Once again, we have seen this often now. Kermit making a move to the endpoint through the middle. And Rough Justice, they try to outmaneuver them. They try very, very hard. Cavalry is coming in. Stalwarts bracing. Not early enough. Not enough anti-cav power. And like that, some damage dealt. Blackie's cavalry really, really strong. Now the split is coming in from Kermit. They are trying to go to the endpoint. Stalwarts bracing to the wrong direction, it feels like. The Rang archers out of the safe zone. You can see the blue traces on the arrows. They will deal massive damage, but the fight is going in. The fight is going to the home point. And like that, they are going in. Yanyodao's far split trap. Unfortunate placing here. Flames are good for Kermit. Rough Justice now with the flank here from the right side, trying to go in off the flank, coming from the back with cavalry. And Rough Justice just going through, slicing through Kermit's units like a knife through butter. But is it enough? It feels like not. Kermit on the endpoint. They are breaking through. The trap is good. Cavalry now coming from the back, but there's so much red. Here we go. Kermit. They break through. Kermit, they can do it. Now, here, that would be the first tie of the CBR. If the match with Buddies. No. Here we go. Half captured already. And we are almost at three quarters. But the Yanyus are coming in. Cavalry. Oh my goodness. Rough Justice, they bring it back once again. Once again. What a fight. Oh my goodness. Kermit, they have to fall back once again. 4 minutes, 17 seconds left. Okay, last attempt for Kermit. They have only 40 tier 5, 250 tier 4, and 160 tier 3 left, plus the 200 tier 2. But against all that's left from Rough Justice, it's not enough. That just doesn't feel like that's it. Incendiary Archers even getting rid of more tier 2 units, and maybe some tier 3 if those If I don't even know. Vuxin. There we go. I just almost forgot the name of that unit. If the Vuxin died to the Incendiary Archers. Kermit making a move here. Still not. 2 minutes 50 left. What is Kermit waiting for? For the flames, okay. Flames are in the fight. And they still have some double-swordness. Kermit, it's only 2 minutes 20 left and they are still not pushing. The Rang Archers with a good firing arc here onto the attacking units. Incendiary Archers as well. Trap not really in a position to hit much. First unit is immediately being taken care of, but that unit is making sure Incendiary Archers can get some more value units pushing in. Kermit, last try, 2 minutes. 2 more minutes, and that's it with this match. Here we go. Kermit is going in. Everything in they got. The Rang are quite far in the front. Kermit's units, that's just so many units here. Incendiary Archers now from the back, shooting in, but the cavalry, Rough Justice, they are sending everything in now. 1 minute 30. Push is stopping here. Cavalry from the back, stalwarts coming in from the back. Rough Justice wiping Kermit here off the board. Only 1/4 to go on the end point, but no one there. Units from Rough Justice coming from all sides. And that's it. That is GG's. Well played. 2 heroes on the end point too. Oh my goodness. That was almost it. Dual Blade and Chain Dart. They have brought it so close. But Rough Justice reacted quick enough, not dropping that match because of such a unawareness. And now just wiping everything. Jamar trying to get to the end point, but there's just too much on it. Nobody will reach it. 40 more seconds. And that's it. Kermit, they got so close to it, but they didn't completely get it. And like that, it is GG's. It's just almost all 2-0s. And I will just, while we are waiting for the match to end, I will just quickly ask if we have a result on the Yeah Buddy match, so I can tell you that one. There we go. Blue team wins, Rough Justice 2-0. MVP for Kermit is Silent Warrior, 112 unit kills, 3 hero kills, and a good performance from him. Most heroes killed from Master and Mercus Opsy with 4 for both. Then MVP for Rough Justice is Stannis here, 4 hero kills, 164 unit kills. And the most heroes killed, 8 from Emperor Punk. Great job from him. 8 heroes killed is just so impressive every time you see it. And I think we can go straight to the post-battle analysis. Here we go. First fight was great for Rough Justice. That was the one where they won the fight here on the ground. Just taking care of so many units of Kermit. Kermit then coming back with a good trade here, getting slightly more units from Rough Justice than they lost themselves. Almost got the end point, but then sadly not the third fight. Once again, big victory for Rough Justice. And like that, that's it with this last match